readers, welcome to the Thursday night edition of Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. It's nice to see so many of you, and I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Had a nice day today. We got my motorhome out. We went for a nice ride in it, went and did some fishing, came home, and yeah, it was great. It was great to be out there in the motorhome and really getting to get a good ride in and out of it, and make sure everything's working okay after I had some work done on it, and find some things out that need some more work, and find things out that just make it exciting to be out there, out on the open road. So yeah, it was a good day. So good to see you all. Let me get you in, and let's see what's happening. So hello, Euphora and Sumbla, Lisa and Yvonne, Vic, Aileen, how are you? Bruno Bonifacio Lucia. I hope I said that right, because it really sounded impressive. I don't know. I don't know if I said it right or not, but it sounded good. This wire is going to drive me crazy. I can see it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Isabel Gonzalez. How are you? I don't know if I say any of these names right. I never know. Never ever. Let's see. Gypsy Queen, good to see you. Cami Lovely, good to have you. Mahapara, Taylor, Bartman. You would get motion sickness, Taylor. That's not good. You don't want to be motion sick in a motorhome. It's too much fun. There's too much of a good time there, I have to say. Way too much of a good time. And yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. My wife and I have a good time when we go for nice rides and that. You sit up in the front, you can see out, you see everything. It's just like driving in a car. You wouldn't notice the difference. Hello, Emma. Emma, still the bad influence. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind. So, let's get started, huh? Before, you would like to know if your current ex-boyfriend will choose you or another old flame to be back together with. All right, now, you know what I always say, right? Exes are exes for a reason. There is a reason that exes are exes, and, well, sure enough, there must be a reason, right? Don't forget, if you are new to the show, please subscribe, please like. Please subscribe, please get your notifications, right? Get those notifications so you can see them here every Monday and Thursday evenings. And then also, if you've posted a question, then I ask that you please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. If you put a question in the chat, then please put a thumbs up on the board. That's what I appreciate. That's exactly what would be great. So, Euphora. Euphora. Hey, great news, Bartman. You got your SSDI check. My wife got hers on the day she was supposed to. So, yeah. So, Euphora, will he pick you or will he go to someone else? Yeah, they're like a 50s theme, actually. I have this exact what do you call it there? Scale. I have that exact scale that my grandmother left me here in the house. So yeah, it is definitely a 50s theme for sure. But anyhow, Euphora, I think your breakup was not good at all. I think it was a terrible breakup, and I think that I think somebody else was involved in that breakup, and sure enough, that left you frustrated and sad, and feeling like you'd had too much of that relationship. And now you have to decide, do you restore it? Is it worth really restoring? Or is it better off to develop a new relationship? Is it better off just to start over? Ace of Pentacles says, yeah, it is definitely more worth to you to start over, to start something new, start over, right? Plan a new, clear goal, a very open idea, and use your intuition, right? Use your intuition. If the breakup was that terrible, if it was that bad, and you are feeling sad and frustrated, and you're trying to judge the whole thing, and if you come to, while you're using your intuition and while you're using that feeling, and you know what I mean when I say intuition, I'm not sure, not everybody does. That gut feeling, if it doesn't feel really good in your gut, and it feels, like there's an issue or something isn't right, then you know what? It's not going to work. It isn't going to work. And that's not going to be good for you. Because then you're going to find that the harsh truth is, it's just going to happen to you again. And you're going to cry for weeks again. And I certainly don't think that's what you want. So I have to say, let him go. Let him go and move forward with someone else. I understand you feel like he's your soulmate, but you know what? Soulmates wouldn't do those things to you. A soulmate would not do that to you. Not make you cry for weeks, that's for sure. All right? And that's what I got for you. Soonbla, how are you? Can you get a love reading? You are single. All right, let's see what we get here for you, Soonbla. I dropped a few cards and I had to get them and shuffle them back in, so let me do that. All right, so a love reading because you're single. All right, that sounds good. My goodness, my fingers are not very nimble today. I used all my nimbleness. Is that a word? Nimbleness? I used all my nimbleness on fishing equipment while I was out fishing. But the lake, it was beautiful at the lake we were at, and while we were there, they were having a wedding because it's very picturesque and very beautiful. So there was a wedding going on. We got to see that. It was a magnificent day. A magnificent day. All right, Maggie Polo, how are you? Jasmine Derbala, how are you? Alyssa Weisenburn, good to have you here. Good to see everybody. All right, so what do we got? Sumbla, love reading. Euphoria, you're very welcome. I truly believe in what I'm saying about that Euphoria, by the way, about moving on is going to be better for you than going back. Hey, Julie J, welcome. I am having an awesome week. So, love reading says, yeah, you should start looking for something. Start looking for a purpose, something to grow, something that's going to help you with your love life and make you feel good about things. And well, that's what I want. That's what I would like for it to happen for you. So, you can try that. That's what you got to do. You just try. Do a little try. Have the strength and the courage to maybe make a first move on your own and not wait for somebody else. Don't wait for the other person. Do it yourself. Do it for yourself. Make yourself feel good. Be happy about your life. Be happy about your family and friends and the people who are around you, and they will help support you, right? Because right now you feel like you're all alone. You feel like you're kind of doing your own thing, and there's just nobody around to do it with. But I got to tell you, I think it will. I think, there's always that opportunity that things can work in a good way. And of course, the Page of Wands says you are a free spirit. So be that free spirit, be active, be adventurous, discover new things, explore new things, be fun loving. And this is what's going to bring someone to you, right? And that's what I get. And that's what I get for you. Sumbla, thank you. Julie, I'm glad you like this deck. This is called the Housewives Tarot. And it is a very 50s Housewives themed deck. Not that I have anything against the 50s or Housewives. I like them both. You are welcome, Sumbla. Lisa, can you get a reading, please? A nice general read. You can get a general read. Good to see you. I hope you are well. Yeah. Ooh, Justice. Now that looks like fun. Now that's the 50s housewife I want to come to my house. Oh my. I think, you are, I think you're trying to learn something new. I think you're trying to grow. You're trying to grow something. You're trying to grow in a certain way. And, that's really what you want to happen, right? You're nurturing and cultivating this idea or this whole new thing that you're doing, and you want it to grow. So you study about it and you learn about it and you figure it out, and you're doing that. And I think, maybe you're a little judgmental about the things that you do, because everybody's a little judgmental about themselves. I personally am extremely judgmental about the things I do. I don't think anything I do is good enough, because it never is good enough. But that's another story for another day. There's all kinds of new beginnings, though. Now is the time to make that new foundation. You and your partner, your family, you have that nice little, that nice small Lisa Farrell family you have, and it's a wonderful family. So you just, you take things into consideration. You think, you have to make sure everything is fair and balanced, right? And you move forward. And who knows, sometimes maybe your partner needs a little wooden spoon spanking, huh? I don't know. But the Ten of Swords says something always overshadows everything, and it's got to do with hurt, right? It's got to do with pain. Not physical pain, but emotional pain. And the whole idea, again, of moving on. And that always overshadows all of the other things that go on in your life. All the things that go on in your life get overshadowed by that pain, that emotional pain, that emotional hurt, that whole idea of losing someone or ending something. And that's always something you have to just keep in the back of your mind. But that's what I get for you, Lise. All right. So, cool. Hey, Ari, it's good to have you here. Yeah, the Justice card. That one I like. I like the Justice card, Ari. I don't know what that says about me. All right, so Yvonne would like a general read. Gotcha. All right. Let's see what we've got. So Yvonne, I get for you that, again, you are planning things, you're organizing things, you are trying to get things all your ducks in a row. You're being generous and nurturing, and everything is going very well for you personally, right? You have that safety and well-being and the love of family and the love of your own family, the bigger Farrell family and your own Farrell family, the smaller Yvonne family, you and your ray of sunshine and your two girls, and things are really good. Things feel blessed. However, you get this whole idea that sometimes you feel very stuck, right? You feel stuck, like in a rut, like you can't win, like you can't get going anywhere. You can't get moving. And all the eights are all about movement, right? There's movement involved in the eights. And eight's my favorite number, by the way, if anybody ever wanted to know. Yeah. But 8s all have to do with movement. And the 8 of Swords is all about no movement. It's about being in one place and not being able to get out. And again, I think that's like a no-win situation for you. This is a struggle. This is some type of conflict inside of you that you can get past. Because if you get past it, you're not going to feel stuck anymore. You're not really stuck, of course, but you feel it. It's just a feeling. And I think you can get past that if you get rid of that conflict in your head. Come up with a good strategy. I think that would help a lot. And then I think you'll feel like you've accomplished something huge. So, yeah, that's what I get for you, Yvonne. Thank you. I hope everyone at the Yvonne Farrell household is doing well. All right, Vic, what's going on? Do I see you and Aubrey? Gee, making a connection anytime soon. All right, so a nice connection between the two of you. All right, let's see what we get for you. All right, Vic. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good. So talking about the motorhome and going out in the motorhome today and taking that nice ride and really, getting it going. And I haven't been out in it. We didn't go out in it at all last year because of COVID. And so this was the first chance I've really had a good chance to take a nice long ride in it. And, we are planning next year to take a 2-week trip to Disney World in Florida, and do stuff there, do stuff in that area for 2 weeks next year, next October or November. And, we would take the motorhome, of course, and camp in that and stay right there in the Disney campground. How much fun would that be, right? Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. We're excited. We're definitely planning it. It's definitely being planned. All right. So you and Aubrey, are you going to make a connection anytime soon? My short answer, Vic, is no. I know, I hate to say it, but I see where, one of you is very introverted. It doesn't like change. Would rather, stay in and not do much of anything instead of going out and doing something fun or having a good time out. And the other person doesn't feel that way, right? You think that's a good thing, or Aubrey thinks it's a good thing. I'm not sure which. But the other person feels like that's like a punishment to them. So something has to change. If you want you and Aubrey to make a connection soon, things have to change. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just has to happen. It's necessary and it's inevitable. Otherwise, the Queen of Swords says you're going to cut off this relationship. You're going to become detached. You're going to become distant. The relationship or friendship will be severed, and that will be the end of that. Because nobody's going to work well together. There's not going to be that whole idea of being creative and planning things together and having that potential. There won't be the cooperation that you really want. So that's how I really come up with my answer of no, I don't think it's going to happen soon. I'm not saying it's not going to happen ever. I'm just saying soon. All right. That's what I get for you. Thanks, Vic. Oh, yeah. Maggie, your brother was in Disneyland in France. That sounds very cool. Disney World. I have been to Disney World so many times. And my wife and I went there on our honeymoon, and my whole family went. Yes, I know. How strange. My mom and dad, my grandmother, my sister and brother-in-law, their kids. The only people who didn't go were my own kids. They did not go because I couldn't afford to pay for them because it's a very expensive trip, and they could not afford it for themselves. So, but oh, it's a great place. But this time we want to go back. We're going to go just by ourselves. Do 2 weeks. It'll be like it'll be like one big vacation, and that'll be it for the rest of our lives, basically. Big vacation wise. Little vacations, we can take those every weekend. I can take the motorhome out every single weekend and go camp somewhere for a few days. I have everything in there that I could ever need. There's a kitchen, there's a bathroom, there's a shower, there's 3 beds and table and chairs. So yeah, so it's great. It is great and it is fun. So everybody is able to ask questions. Absolutely. You just post your question in the comments, and if I will do my very best to get to it. That's the way the show goes. I will do my best. If you do want to guarantee a reading tonight, then donations guarantee readings. Donations will guarantee a reading. Otherwise, it is random. It is hopefully. All right, Aileen Rodriguez. You would like to know when your boyfriend and you are going to live together. You're currently studying to get a job and achieve financial stability. And I think you feel like this is an illusion. This is something that is, it's kind of sad, right? It's a little bit sad that you have to be concerned about, are you going to be able to live together or not live together and be financially stable? But it's an illusion right now. It feels like an illusion, right? It's not happening, hasn't happened yet, and you're not sure if it's ever going to happen. And that's an interesting thing, right? I think when it does happen, when your boyfriend is ready to move forward, then it's going to happen very quickly, because he likes to do things just spur of the moment. And he's a bit of a rebel, so you got to keep that in mind. Yeah, you definitely got to keep that in mind. But I think you are right now, you're a bit defiant about things. You got your walls up, you're a little sensitive to this whole situation, and you're working hard on it. That you could start a new beginning, and that new beginning would be started on a good foundation, right? Living together would be a good foundation for the rest of your lives. So I think you're going to have to find a creative approach. Use your imagination, right? Use your imagination a little bit. Be that free spirit that you are. And find a way to use your fun-loving personality to come up with a plan to work it out so that you can go and do the whole live together thing. Because you're working on the financial end of it. So then you got to figure out what's the rest of the holdup. That's what I got for you, Aileen. That is what I got for you. Yeah, Alyssa, thank you so much for your donation. I just got it, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So that moves you right there to the top of the list. Oh, you're welcome, Aileen. I'm glad I could help. I hope it was a help, at least. Whoa, cards are flying. I got cards are flying. So will Jordan ever propose to you? What will happen for you? Alyssa. Alyssa, you spell your name just the same way as my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law spells it just like that. She is ready to have a baby any time now. Could be any time. She's due like within the next week, but it's their first child, and it's be my second grandchild. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Again, another good day. Climb inside the motorhome and take a journey down to the southern part of the state that I live in. I live in New Jersey and go down South Jersey and see my new granddaughter. How exciting, right? How exciting. I can't wait. And I got to imagine my daughter-in-law, Alyssa, can't wait either. So will Jordan ever propose to you? Will he ever propose? Are you guys together right now? You live in New York, Ari, and I live in Jersey. I live in Central Jersey, right on the ocean, right by the ocean. I can hear the ocean breeze, feel the ocean breezes. I can hear the ocean night. All right. So, Alyssa, are you guys in a relationship right now? Let me know, because I think that things have moved quickly. I think they've moved too quickly, actually. And when things happen quick, and when things move quick, and they move too quickly, well, then they don't go well, right? Especially if there's no plans. If there are no plans and things are, to a point where they've moved too quickly, they just don't go well. They don't go the way you want them to. So, is this the case? Are things moving too quickly? Are you looking for them to move too quickly? Maybe this is just too fast for Jordan, right? Jordan might not be ready for such a thing. I feel like somebody has to heal emotionally from something, maybe a bad breakup before, or maybe a love that they had. But there is this whole idea of there needs to be some kind of emotional healing before things can go forward. I think, things were getting serious, and then there was this harsh truth that came out. And all of a sudden, there was a lot of anxiety and a lot of overthinking things. And next thing you know, you regretted something. There was something you regret, or you did regret, or you're going to regret, or you felt regret over. It made you feel sad. I think for the two of you, you can, I think the two of you can have and feel blessed together if you give it the time and energy that it's going to take for that relationship. The relationship, to get it back, to make it feel right and feel like it's real and really back, to get that safety and well-being back, it's going to take is all of that emotional healing that I talked about earlier. There is potential there. But if you want that to happen, then I think, you are going to have to really heal emotionally, because right now you're hurt. And I think, he's not feeling good about things either. And that's what I get for you. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense to you. Let's see what you had to say. I'm searching. There she is. 2.5 years together. You just broke up. That's an odd question because you're not together, but you're healing. Yeah, there you go. There's the emotional healing. I talked about that. And what you're wondering is if he will try to come back and eventually propose. Is he regretting hurting you? I think there is, like I said, there's definitely regret. So, yeah, I think that harsh truth really came through, and that there was some harsh criticism of the two of you. I think the two of you kind of had this really difficult discussion, and things were said that were hurtful. Things were done that were hurtful. And now it's tough, right? Now it has to be lived with. People have to live with their decisions. So that's what I got for you, Alyssa. Thank you so much again for donating. I do appreciate that. And hey, I appreciate your generosity. Bruno, you'd like advice for your studies. You're studying to take an exam to get a job at the Naval Engineering Company. Very interesting, very exciting. All right, let's see what we got here for you. Okay. And so I think you feel like you are you're doing your best right now to accomplish something because it's important to you. It's very, very important to you. It would be a big deal. It would be a very serious move. It would be a very serious thing for you to get this job, because this would be a serious career decision, right? It wouldn't be just a job, it's a career. It's not, it's not just one thing. It goes along with a lot of things, and that's important. So I think there's going to be options. I think there's going to be other things going on, right? I think you have to study as much as you can and as many different things as you can to get this job, because that's going to be important to you. That's going to be important for you. There's a lot of hope. There is a lot of hope, and there's a lot of feeling inspired by the things you're learning. You feel comfortable. You feel like you are, you have faith in yourself. I definitely think so, but I think there's someone else involved in this exam decision, and after you've taken the exam, I think someone else is going to come into play who also is taking the exam, and they're going to be someone you want to watch out for, because they're probably looking for the same job that you are. And I would be willing to say that you definitely want to keep an eye out for them. There will be someone else there. All right, that's what I get for you. Good luck. Good luck to you. Oh, let's see. Isabella, are you still around? I hope so. You're welcome, Alyssa. You're welcome, Bruno. Good luck to you. Isabella, are you still around? All right. You are still here. So you want some spiritual advice on your tarot studies. You just bought your first Rider-Waite deck. All right. So have you used it yet? Have you used the Rider-Waite deck yet? Have you done? Tell me how much of a background in tarot do you have? What are you looking for? What do you know, or not what you know, because that could be a long time. But I mean, how long have you been studying the tarot and learning and trying to do things? Have you done, who do you do readings for? Do you do them for yourself or friends or family or anyone? Or do you just study it? I know. What a good one. So, spirituality advice about your tarot studies, because you just bought these. You just bought these, didn't you? Yes. I figured since you're talking about them, I have to use them. So look at that. The Ten of Pentacles says what? It says you're going to feel good about the people around you, about your family and about your friends, and things are going to be good. You're reading a lot about it, and sometimes you get some cards. Okay. Well, that's good. If I can help in any way, you can always let me know. My website, you can go to my website and send me an email through there, and I will help you if you have questions to the best of my ability. But anyhow, yeah, I believe that you're happy about the way things are going. You're happy about the things you're learning, right? You want to work, you want to try and do readings for family and friends and the people who are closest to you. That would be quite an achievement now, wouldn't it? That would make you feel like you've achieved something that makes you feel really good. Because right now you're not really doing readings for anyone. And that gets kind of boring after a while, just reading about it, but never actually doing it, right? I can't read. I can't just sit and read. I'll tell you that. Here's a little insider tip about me. I can't just sit and read something and learn it that way. I need to see it. I need to see it done. I need to do it, right? Otherwise, I can't learn it. I can't learn it without somebody showing it to me or talking through it and talking with me about it. Otherwise, it doesn't work for me. It's just not me. And it gets boring. I get bored very, very easily that way. And it would feel to me like I'm just playing games with myself, right? Playing mind games with myself. So I think the advice for you is, make a decision on what you want to do. If you really want to do readings for people and stuff like that, then just do it. Just go out there with the knowledge that you have because you've been studying this and do it. And if you decide, you know what, you're not going to do readings for other people, or you're not really ready for it, then that's your other choice, right? Because the Two of Swords is all about choices. And there is no wrong choice. So you don't have to worry about that part of it. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, did I make the right choice or the wrong choice? No. You didn't make a bad choice because there is no bad choice. It's just, is there a barrier that is keeping you from doing this or not? And I really don't think that there is. I think you could move forward and do this. I think you could do readings for people anytime you'd like to. All right, Isabella. Good one. Very good one. Cami, lovely. How are you? I hope you're still here. Rosie, how are you? That's Rosie. There is no real list. You just post your question and like you did, and you subscribe, and you get notifications. Make sure you click on those. And since you posted a question, click the like button, please. Cami, are you still around? I hope so. You really needed me to answer you. Oh, good, you're here. I'm really sorry to hear about your mom. I am very sorry. Yeah. She's in the hospital. What's she in the hospital for? Cami. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate that. Cami, what is she in the hospital for? All right, so you're trying your best to hold on to everything, right? You're trying your best to hold it together. You're doing everything you can, right? You want to hold it together. You want to make sure you don't want her to know how you've been feeling about things, but you're afraid of, losing something, of course, and that would be her. So like I said, so you hold on to everything you've got, and you just don't want to let go. You don't want anything to be able to be taken away from you. And you have to understand that she is on a journey here, and it's going to take some patience. It's definitely going to take patience. However, I think you already know what the outcome of this is. I think you've already kind of known ahead of time. You already have been told or given some ideas of what could happen. And again, you have to have some understanding and some patience that everybody is working with her and for her to the very best of their ability. I do see that there is going to be, at the end of this whole thing, a celebration. I see a celebration. I see fun. I see relaxation. I feel like, things will be that way. I think things will end up that way. That's kind of like the end of the idea, is to feel relaxed, to feel like, what's happened is worth celebrating. And to me, then that sounds like it could be a good thing. You have to take from that what you will. But right now, you just feel like you're very, like there's something in between her and her getting better. There's like something stuck in between there, and she can't get past it. There's some kind of barrier. Maybe something going on where one of you may be stubborn, or you are, maybe you've always been stubborn, but it's just not, again, I think it's all about a decision that will be made. But again, right before that, I see that celebration. I see the fun and I feel the relaxation. And are you able to go see her? Or is COVID keeping you away from her? Because that's what I get for you. This is what I'm getting, Cammie. That's what I get. I think, I think there will be some kind of celebration that's going to, make everybody feel good, make everybody feel much more relaxed in the end. So, yeah, COVID is keeping you away. I understand. I absolutely understand. I definitely understand. All right, Taylor Washington, how are you? Taylor? You would like to know Lance's feelings for me. Okay. So Cammie, I mean, I can't, I'm not a doctor. My readings are only for entertainment purposes only, those things, right? But That's the things I think. That's what I think. I may or may not be right. I may, I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know, but I'm hoping. Yeah. And I see what you're saying. And please pray for her. And, we are the Night Reader Tarot community here and family of friends. We are a group who pray and think about, right? Because not everybody's a prayer, and not everyone is religious. So I can't ask everyone to just pray, but please, if you're not religious, please keep her in your thoughts. Please keep Cammie's mom in your thoughts and prayers, everyone. I will, of course, always. Yeah, for sure. Because, you're a good friend to the show, and we're all a family here. But I'm asking everyone else that's here, please keep Cammie's mom in your thoughts and prayers. All right. If we all work together, I think we can help her. And I think we can help her get better. So I appreciate that. All right, Cammie, thank you. All right, so Taylor, you want to know Lance's feelings? There you go, Bartman. Thank you so much. Yeah, keep Cammie's keep Cammie's family and her mom especially in our thoughts and prayers, because this is the Night Reader family of friends, and this is the part the family does for each other. So, all right. All right, so here's what I get for you, Taylor. Lance's feelings. Lance's feelings are he has a wall put up right now, and he feels like he's afraid of getting hurt. He doesn't want to get hurt. He wants options. He wants his options open, and he's not focused on one thing. He's definitely not focused on one thing. That's for sure. He has too many. He's got choices to make, and he's not very good at making choices. He's too stubborn to do that, and that's going to be a problem. Because right now he's just that indecisive person. He's thinks about things, and he's trying to be emotionally in balance, but he's very indecisive at this point. Very, very indecisive. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what his feelings are. So, I think he's just moving forward through life and through things right now, and just taking any risks that he can or wants to, and really not thinking about anyone other than himself. So I'm sorry to say, Taylor, but that's what I get for you. That's the feeling, and that's the cards I got. All right. That's what I get. All right. Cammie, you're welcome. If anybody's going to put the word out there for you, Cammie, I am. So I'm glad to do it. I am absolutely glad to do that. Emma, you changed your picture. I love the new picture. You definitely look like my bad influence now. I hope you're still around. Emma, are you still here? All right, Emma, if you're here, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. I am going to I'm going to pick somebody else. You let me know if you're here, and if you are, I will come right back to you, okay? All right. Ari, should you move to the Midwest, the Southeast, the Southwest, the Pacific Northwest? Whew, that's a lot of places. Or should you just stay where you are? Should you just stick to the place you're at now? Oh, Maggie Polo, I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still here. Also, I want to do a reading for you. I have not done a reading for you in ages. So, Bartman, I'm so glad you got your money. I'll tell you. Way to go, brother. Gail Stairs, you're still here. All right. That's a good thing to know because I was curious. I'm always curious about who's around and who's not around. Kayanet. All right. Just give me a minute. All right, Miss Stairs. Thanks, Gail. All right. All right. So, should you move? Should you move to any of those places? And if so, which one? Or should you not move? Should you just stay where you are? The Page of Swords says, think about this very hard. Really a long, hard thought about this. Because once you make your decision, it's going to kind of be final. Right? Don't let someone tempt you into moving somewhere that they want you to, and then you get there and you're miserable. And they're not there anymore, or they're not your friend anymore, or something's gone terribly wrong. You don't want that. So defend yourself, protect yourself, right? Stick to your convictions. Make sure nobody can bother you, right? I do see you leaving. I see you leaving and not coming back to the Northeast. I do feel like it's just not for you anymore. You're feeling disappointed. You're feeling kind of stagnant here in northern New York. So I do see that whole idea of moving. Now, where to move to, you have to decide. See, this is the point where, okay, I can't say this is where you're going. This is the place you're going to go. I have to tell you that your best bet is to take control of the things you want in the places you want to be. Not anybody else's places, not anywhere anyone else is telling you. But in the places you want to be, you choose what's going to make you happy and where in the country it's going to make you feel the best. And then take control of that. Take control. and move forward and move on. And I think you will find the place that works best for you. Okay? You know where I am. I'm here in New Jersey, and that's, it's not as cold as upstate New York, that's for sure. But it has its hots and colds and everything else. We get it all here, of course, just like you do. But that's the story. That's what I get for you, Ari. Okay? That's what I get for you. So thank you. All right, let's see. Where are we here? All right, what will happen with JR and you in the next 30 days? And hello. And hello. All right. All right, what'll happen with JR and you in the next 30 days? This is going to have to be my last free reading for the night. I do have a phone call coming in a few minutes. So once I'm done with this, I do have to go. I'm sorry to say. So thank you all. And I'll be back again Monday night. So get here early. Get your questions up there early. And I will be back Monday. That's for sure. But we'll say goodbye in a minute after the show. After I do the reading here for Gail and JR. What's going to happen with you and JR in the next 30 days? Well, JR and you are going to be very, I think, successful. I think JR is a dependable and realistic person who has some good ideas and doesn't expect too much. Doesn't really expect too much out of anything, right? He's realistic. JR is a realistic person. I think you're that introvert. You're that introverted person. You don't like things to change, and you would rather stay home and watch a movie on TV and have dinner at home than go out to dinner and watch it and go to the movies right now. I think you're searching for that success of a relationship, and it just isn't coming. It's just not coming fast enough. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't think the relationship's moving forward fast enough. And you don't want to destroy the whole thing. You don't want to knock it all down. You don't want to start things on a bad foundation. You don't want to be in a bad place. Not to start it off, right? You don't want to start off that way. That's terrible. So you have to find a way to really work things in a good way. And I think by doing that, I think there is a lot of potential there for the two of you. There's new energy. There could be new passion between the two of you if you start things on a solid foundation, on a foundation of truth and communication and just, it's always honesty, right? Honesty is the best policy, and that always works. Trust each other. Learn to trust, because I think you will be happy that way. I really do. I think that's what's going to make this relationship work, and that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what needs to happen over the next 30 days. All right? All right. Yeah. Honest with each other is right. That's what you meant. I understood that. I knew what you meant. All right. So that's what I get for you. Freedom. I read your thing, and I saw the last time I didn't get to talk to you last time about it. And then real quick, I want to talk to you. I know you are having some problems and having the blood clot. I saw about that and all. And, you have an ultrasound tomorrow. So good luck on that. I hope that goes well and they don't find anything wrong. I certainly wouldn't want that to happen. I don't want to see anything go wrong for you. So good luck with that tomorrow. I hope that works out. If you'll let me know, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. And then we will see what happens from there. So, all right, Freedom. Good luck to you. Oh, Gail, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad I can do it for you. All right. So Freedom, yeah, good luck on your ultrasound tomorrow. I know it's a tense and stressful time. So I think hopefully things will go all right for you. That's what I'm hoping. And again, everybody, please keep Freedom in your prayers. Keep her in your thoughts. She is going through a difficult time here. And again, everybody here, we are the Night Reader family of friends, and that's what we do. We take care of each other, and I need you guys, please take care of Freedom. Please, think of her and pray for her, and also for Cammie's mom and Cammie and her family. So keep them in your thoughts. Keep them all in your prayers. All right. And let's see here. And I will be back here again on Monday night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. The show is called Tarot Nights, and I am the Night Reader Tarot. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.